Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another perfume review video. My name is Naz. This is my channel, the King of Hidden Gems. I try to bring to your attention fragrances are usually very good value for money. They smell good. They're usually under the radar. Not many people talk about them. I think at least you should do your research time for yourself and see if they're any good to you. So in this video I have another introduction slash review for you, and this is a brand that I never had perfume from, and it's called Kat Burki. It's a cosmetic brand from United States, from United States of America. They've been around for more than 20 years. Their main business is cosmetics, or something like all the makeups, creams and things like that, but they have few perfumes in their lineup, and they don't have that many. I think altogether around 10 perfumes. Majority of their perfumes are aimed for ladies, and this one was the originator. So this one came out in 2013, and it was their first perfume to be introduced. They launched it in 2013, and this one is called Kat Burki Tubereuse EDP 100 ml. When it launched, it was retail for $125 or 125 pounds, and the only problem with this one again is very hard to find. If you're in the United States or Europe or Middle East, do your research, see if it comes up and how much it goes for, but United Kingdom is super hard to find. I found it on eBay. Somebody was selling it for a very, very good price. I bought it for a bargain, and for the price I paid, this is an absolute beautiful perfume. So the launch was 2013, and this beauty in front of me is 2013 edition. This one aimed for ladies, but to my nose is unisex, bang in the middle, but obviously because it's got a big floral aspect in here, it will lean a little bit on the feminine side. I wore it for the last 2 days and I absolutely enjoyed it to the max. So as the name suggests here, Tubereuse is the star of the show here, is the biggest player, is the dominant player. From the beginning to the end, the tuberose is always dominant, and for that, it makes it a little bit on the mature side. So tuberose usually are quite on the classical side of things. These days, tuberose is not as big as it used to be. It used to be a massive player in perfumes in 1950s and 60s, but these days there are very, very few perfumes that they come out with tuberose, especially if the tuberose is dominant. There are some perfumes out there that they have tuberose, but mainly as a white floral component. In this beauty, this is a dominant player here. So that makes it a little bit on the mature side, a little bit on the classical side. It smells classic, smells like 50s and 60s perfumery in here to my nose. So the perfumer here is not mentioned in the, on the Fragrantica. It doesn't mention anybody particular perfumer for it, but I smell construction, I smell know-how, I smell knowledge, I smell somebody with very, very big experience to put this perfume together. Smells divine. So first, who is it for? This is, as I said, bang in the middle, unisex to my nose, but it leans a little bit on the feminine side because of those big floral components, especially the tuberose. And in terms of season, this is all year round. You can use it in summer, in winter, no problem. In summer, less sprays. In winter, more sprays. In terms of occasion, this is super opulent. So it's beautiful, it's creamy, it's opulent, it's decadent, is classy, is beautiful. So it's very, very good for going out, special occasion, evening, formal occasion, special ceremonies and things like that. Very, very opulent. Age wise, I would say at least 25 years and older, if not even maybe 30 years and older. To people who have a little bit more experience in life will appreciate this better, in my opinion. And in terms of the performance, I'm happy to say this is a beast mode. Yeah, this is very, very strong. Although it says Eau de Parfum or EDP on it, to my nose, this is bigger than EDP, definitely. It's just so thick and dense and heavy perfume, and it lasts all day, no problem. Next day, I woke up and I smell it very strongly. So this is at least on the skin will go over 10 hours. On material and t-shirt goes over 12 hours. So it's a beast mode. It's very, very strong. You don't need more than 5 sprays of this. If you go anything more than 5 sprays, you choke yourself and others. Projection wise, similar story. I had 2 arm length of projection for around 4 to 5 hours, and after that will never subside. It's just basically push out very, very heavy. This is a heavy perfume, and is a heavy projector. It's a big projector. It's a beast projector, and it's a feel room, feel house, feel the other side of the road. If you go up to 10 sprays of this, people will smell you off from the other side of the road. It's that strong. So its performance was excellent. In terms of presentation, as you can see, it's a classical presentation. Very nice bottle, rectangular. Overall quite simple, but it does the job perfectly. The cap is plastic, it's nothing to talk about, and atomizer is modern and gold. And look at this, very nice. So it's a good atomizer as well. So the perfume itself, tuberose, and more tuberose, plus more white florals. So you need to like your tuberose first and foremost. Second, you need to like your white florals to enjoy this. After tuberose, which is the majority of this perfume, is, I would say tuberose is about 60 to 70% of this perfume. Okay, so it's very, very dominant. And the tuberose in here is middle of the road tuberose. So it's not an earthy, what you call it, earthy, choky, and very andolic, and is not sweet and modern either. So it's in the middle. It's got some sweetness to it. The sweetness in here is quite on the moderate side, I would say. 0 to 10, 10 being the sweetest. This is around 5 to 6, so it is a moderate in the sweetness, but it doesn't go 100% choky, 100% creamy, 100% lactonic, 100% andolic, 100% dusty, or even powdery. Okay, so that's making it in the middle of the road. Tuberose is not 100% classic, is not 100% modern, so that makes it very, very in between. And that tuberose in here is absolutely gorgeous, is beautiful. Is one of those tuberose that you smell you never ever forget in your life. It's distinctly very tuberosy. Okay, after the tuberose, it sits behind the tuberose is many white florals. I smell orange blossom, I smell lily of the valley, I smell lily, I smell gardenia, I smell some, what else, some neroli in here. So it's a dominance by white florals, but on top shines the tuberose. So all of these white florals making the tuberose even shine brighter, shine heavier, shine bigger, and that is the beauty of this perfume. So this is very, very floral. So floral, and more floral perfume. So let me read you the ingredients and we take it from there. So the ingredients are very, very big amounts of ingredients in here, so I'll go very quickly. On top we have peach, orange, green leaves, bergamot, and ozonic notes. In the mid we have tuberose, gardenia, jasmine, lily, violet, herbal notes, neroli, coconut, clove. And in the base we have rosewood, pine tree, green leaves, woody notes, spices, and musk. So this is very, very complex perfume, many facets to it, many layers. But all those notes I read, they are in the background, they are supportive roles. The main player by far is the tuberose. The tuberose shine on top. After the tuberose is the other white florals. Tuberose, yes, gardenia, jasmine, lily. Violet, I don't get that much, maybe just a very small amount of violet. Neroli definitely in here. Herbal notes, yes, it is. This is very, very green. So the tuberose in here giving it that green tuberosy feel. Okay, so the green notes in here giving it that tuberose, a green feel. It's like you're smelling the tuberose from the bush, and also you're smelling the leaves, and you're smelling the stems, you're smelling the tree, the bush itself. Okay, so it's quite green and grassy in the same time. Coconut here giving it that creaminess. This perfume is very creamy. It's quite lactonic, it's very creamy, it's very it's quite andolic. It's not super andolic, but it is quite andolic, just giving it a hint of that animalicness, andolicness, and also a little bit of muskiness. From the get-go, from opening to the end, is always musky, so you need to like your musky perfumes to enjoy this. But the musk in here again on the tone, and also very clean. The woods are here again mainly supportive role, so I'm smelling cedar sandalwood combination to my nose, but mainly in the background. And also the spices are supportive role as well, so the spices never come full front, they never take over, they're always in the background, but you can definitely smell spiciness to this perfume. The beginning, you get some bright aspect in here, which is mainly coming from the citruses. Definitely bergamot, definitely some lemon in here, definitely maybe even a little bit of that grapefruit in here. The peach and the orange are giving it that zesty and fruity feel, but again, a very tiny amount. It's not too much, it never takes over. By far the biggest player in here is tuberose and also the white florals. So if you like the description I gave you, this is an absolute gorgeousness. So overall, what you're getting from this beautiful perfume, which is super unknown, nobody on earth talks about this, I'm the only person who's talking about it. Also on the Fragrantica, there are a few people who mentioned it, but nowhere else. The only problem with this perfume is at the moment it's quite hard to find, especially in the United Kingdom, in the United States, and in Europe, and in the Middle East. Do your research, see if it comes up and how much it goes for if you are interested. So white florals, especially tuberose by far the biggest player. After that is the white florals, which are many of them in here, as I mentioned earlier. The tuberose by far the biggest player, so you need to like your andolic tuberose to enjoy this bit of chokiness, bit of earthiness, a bit of a lactonic feel to it as well. The woods are very clean in the base, which is mainly cedar sandalwood, and mainly supportive role. Hint of andolicness and animalicness in here, just a hint of it, and it's quite green and grassy overall, and a little bit of spicy tinge to it. So this is the story of this beautiful perfume from the house of Kat Burki. They don't have that many perfumes in their lineup, altogether around 10. This one was the originator, is by far my favorite. I smelled a couple of other perfumes from them when I was in central London a few weeks ago, in a department store. They have a store there, and mainly they selling cosmetics, but they have a couple of their new releases. One of them was Rose, one of them was, God, what was the other one? Anyway, so the Rose one and the other one I smelled, they are very nice, but this one is something else, and this one is just, for me, for my taste, for my age, for my experience, is a masterpiece. Whoever put this perfume together, they need to get a reward for it, the award for it, to create such a beautiful perfume. As always, when I say these things, when I am conveying my message, I'm saying this for your particular taste. Okay, so it's not going to be everybody's cup of tea. I understand that, and this is obvious in this endeavor, in this hobby. No two people will agree on one fragrance, but for me this is a perfection in a bottle. I absolutely love it to bits. Everything about this perfume is just perfection. Longevity, excellent in terms of smell, excellent in terms of perfumery, excellent in terms of ingredients, and the amount of oils in here, excellent. Everything about this perfume is just perfection in a bottle. So if you find it for a good price, and if you are interested, I highly recommend this perfume. Absolutely gorgeous overall. Okay guys, if you have it, if you know it, if you tried it, let us know your experience. That would be useful for others to read. If you have anything else from this brand, if you have any other experiences, please let us know your experience, what you think of their perfumes or their other products. If you are interested in purchasing one of my own perfumes, I'm a perfumer myself. I make my own line of perfumes. I'm the perfumer, I'm the artist, I'm the worker. So they are true handmade perfumes just for you lucky people, United Kingdom. I put more than 60% pure perfume oils in my perfumes, which is unheard of, and that makes them huge, bold, very artistic, very unique. They are like time capsules. They take you different places, different time, and if I may say so myself, they are absolutely gorgeous. As always, don't forget to hit those buttons to support me, and thank you very much for your love and support. Thank you very much for watching, and I see you later. Bye bye bye.